I don't remember seeing this Gamecube on the table before, but I might as well pick it up anyways. There's a WarioWare game for the Gamecube? Huh. Well, might as well review it. Let's go! Alright, so we're back, and we're ready to take a look at the second WarioWare game. WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games! I don't think that there's much that I can say about this game that has been already said about WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games because, well, it basically has like the same micro games in it. But there are some things about this game that make it unique. Well, unique to this game. Yeah. Certain things, of course, are present in this game that aren't present in the original WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. Like, for instance, it has, like, multiplayer modes, and we'll talk about those in a moment. But first, let's talk about the stuff that goes inside it. Alright, so inside of this case of glory, we got a manual, just like the original WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. But this manual is different, though. Alright, so let's see. Look, there's Mona. Yeah. Not much I can say about the manual, but it is pretty colorful, though. I do like this manual. There's the two ninja Power Puffs, but let's face it, the best WarioWare girl is still this girl. Yeah. Basically talks about like the various game modes. You know, that stuff. And the game disc itself. Yeah. I do kind of like it. It does fit that whole like WarioWare look with its cartoony buildings and Wario himself appearing in the background. Yeah, so let's go ahead and review this game, shall we? Alright, so here we are. Let's cut to the chase and review WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games.
1, 2, 3, 3.
Oh, and before we start, I have to point out the demo screen. If you leave the game for a long time without pressing start, it plays a cutscene, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Well, there's Dribble and Spitz's taxi flying in space! Let's cut to the chase and press start. You have the single player mode, which is basically the single player portion of the game. It's basically just the same micro games as WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. Multiplayer, we'll get to that mode in a moment. Game data, where you can look at your various stats. As you can see, my controls at level 2 and my stamina's at level 3. Options where you can, well, it's an options menu, and it also has like the sound room. We'll get to that feature later. Yeah, it's an options menu. You can adjust the sound, and of course, do anything that an options menu can do. Alright, so let's go take a look at the single player mode to see if anything's changed with WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. As you can see, I haven't played this game as often as other WarioWare games. Let's go for the Mona stage because I always like the Mona stages in WarioWare games. Well, there's an animation of the Game Boy Advance flying towards the screen. Yeah, not much has changed. It's basically the same micro games as before. They're still fun though. And I do like playing the Mona stages. But not much has changed. There's nothing to see here. So let's move on to the meat of the game, the multiplayer stages. The first multiplayer stage is Survival Fever. And of course, we're going to be playing with Mona. Yes, she is playing the game with me, but she's not seen on screen though. Yeah, so don't explain how I got a fictional character to play the game with me. The objective of this game is to basically see whoever loses the least amount of lives by playing the micro games. Yeah, as you can tell, Mona wins, so that means I lose the life. Yeah, I do expect Mona to be better than me because she's one of the employees at WarioWare Inc. She's probably good at the games themselves. And yes, it gets faster the longer you play the micro games themselves. So let's move on to the next multiplayer stage. The next multiplayer stage is out of my way, and here's how it goes. The objective of this stage is that one of the players is playing the micro game stages, and the other player, of course, is trying their best to distract you. As you can see, Mona is trying to distract me from playing the micro games. Obviously, trying to take the focus here. Oh man, she distracted me. Oh well, I can always win the next one. Yep, it's pretty much the premise. And if you have like multiple players with you, it's absolute chaos. As you have like multiple characters trying to distract you from playing your micro. So, let's move on to the next multiplayer stage. So the next multiplayer stage is card E-cards. And this is one of those multiplayer stages where it determines the order of whoever goes first. Well, Mona goes first, so she gets to go. The objective of this macro game stage is to pick out cards, and if you get the Game Boy card, you get to play like the micro games. And of course, whoever wins gets to take the cards. And whoever loses, of course, the winner steals your cards. The next multiplayer stage is Balloon Bag, and here's how this one works. Oh, and just like card E-cards, it determines the order of whoever goes first. Man, why does she always get to go first? Maybe it's because she's a lady. Well, you know how the slang goes, ladies first. Get it? Each player takes turns in playing a marker game. One of the players play a marker game, the other player, of course, inflates the game. Supposedly, the player who plays the marker games while the balloon explodes is the loser. Yeah. That's all I have to say about this one, so let's move over to the next multiplayer stage. Next multiplayer stage is Balloon Wobbly, and this is probably one I'll like to try out with other players. The objective of this stage is that all players, of course, have to play a sort of like a mini game in the beginning. It's sort of like a longer version of the micro games themselves. Whoever wins gets to play the micro game first. Yep, Mona found it, so she gets to go first.
Okay.
Whoever loses gets another turtle placed on top of it. And after that, you have to try to balance with the turtles themselves. Let's just let Mona win this one. Yep, there's Mona's victory pose, and I do like it, by the way. I think that pose looks cute. But enough talk about Mona poses, let's move on to the next multiplayer stage. The next multiplayer stage is Milky Way Delirium. And let me explain how this works. First of all, this is yet another multiplayer stage where it determines the order of whoever goes first. She always gets to go first, doesn't she? The objective of this stage is that you choose like a plan to strike, and of course leads to a micro game stages. If you win, you get to conquer that planet. If you lose, well, you wasted your shots, mate. Oh, and in case you were wondering, yes, the micro games themselves do get faster once you play more of them on the, depending on what planet you choose. Here's what happens when you lose. Yep, I wasted my shots, and now the other player has to take a turn. Yeah, that's pretty much it, so let's move on to the next multiplayer stage, and this is yet another one I like to play with other people because, well, it's a Mona stage! It's Listen to the Doctor. And oh boy, am I ever happy to explain this multiplayer stage to you. Because I always wanted to play it with other people. Just like the previous multiplayer stage, it determines the order of whoever goes first, and I get to go first this time. The objective of this multiplayer stage is that the doctor tells you something and you have to like play a single micro game. You get like different animations of the doctor depending on if you win or lose the micro game stage itself. even if you win, the other player gets to clap. It's Mona's turn. Well, I wasn't lying about her being good at the micro games themselves. Well, there's Mona smiling, and I always like to show that shot because Mona always seems to look so cute while she's smiling. Here's what happens when you lose. And in the end, you got this whole examination results thing, meaning that the winner is decided by the doctor himself, not the doctor from Doctor Who. Well, of course, Mona would win this one. After all, it is her multiplayer stage, is it not? Let's move on to the next and final multiplayer stage of this game. All for one. Unlike the other multiplayer stages, you can actually choose whoever's playing. Mona will be playing this one since she's the one who always wins no matter what. The objective of this multiplayer stage is that one of the players plays the microgames and the other players, of course, operate the flashlight. Yeah, I know, it's a pain in the arse because, well, the original gameplay test didn't have like a backlight or a front light. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about that multiplayer stage. The other multiplayer stages are basically like multiplayer versions of the single-player games and, well, not the micro games, WarioWare Inc. Micro games. Let's play one stage just so I can have myself win instead of Mona.
3, 2, 1.
This is going to be an epic race. I'm gonna win this one. Oh no you don't, I'm not gonna let you win this time, Mona. I'll be the one winning. Maybe an employee of WarioWare Inc, but I can win this one. Yes! I won the race, and my waifu should be proud that I won. Mona would be like, man, that was one epic race. Alright, so the last feature that we're going to be talking about is the sound room. And of course, this is a feature where you get to like play the soundtrack of WarioWare. Well, at least the first WarioWare game, so don't expect Mona Pizza to be added in there because this game came out in 2004, and I believe that the Mona Pizza song wouldn't be introduced until like, well, a year later. Alright, so let's play the main WarioWare theme itself. Oh, and you can also play, like, sound effects, too. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's all I have to say about this game, so let's go on to the conclusion! WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games is basically the Gamecube version of WarioWare Inc. Mega Marker Games with added multiplayer modes and, of course, other extra features like cutscenes and a few other extra tidbits. Oh, and I forgot to mention that there's also like a cutscene where it shows like a CGI render of Mona riding on her scooter. See if you can find it. And yes, that's proof that Mona can be rendered in 3D. So it is possible. Yeah, there's not much I can say about this game that has already been said about WarioWare Inc. Mega Microgames. The microgames are basically the same. But the multiplayer modes, of course, are unique to this game. However, it does fall short on the single-player aspect. There's not much you can do in single player. There's no like story mode of any kind like in the other WarioWare games. Luckily, they did fix this issue in a Wii game that would be released 4 years prior to this game. Yeah, so we'll talk about the Wii game in a later segment. Yeah, for that reason alone, WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games also gets a 9 out of 10. They're both good games. And of course, WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games, you have to keep in mind, is the first WarioWare game on like a home console. And it's the only game in the series that's been released on the Nintendo Gamecube, as far as I know. Yeah, so playing WarioWare on the Gamecube is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's all I can say about this game. Oh, whoa! What's going on here? The camera's moving. That can only mean one thing. It's twisting around. Let's see what's up. Yeah, the camera's moving around for some reason. Feels like an earthquake is going on here, but there's no earthquake. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute, something sticking out on the Game Boy Advance. That can only mean one thing. Let's go take a look. Oh, so that's what caused the camera to move around a lot. WarioWare Twisted. Alright, let's go over and review this game. This game is pretty much my favorite WarioWare game, so let's go ahead and review it.